afternoon, good evening. It's Bernie here from Melbourne in Australia. Glad you could join us wherever you're watching from. Today is Christmas again, so we're having another Christmas card to add to our box, which we will make probably next month. So this is a 5x7 card. It folds down to, again, it's a template. All of the instructions will be in our Facebook group, which is the Card Creators Plus with a plus symbol. The template, the files, the pictures, if you want to use them, you can. So it's just a fold card with it's got a Z gate here, and I've just created it. It's got Santa sitting reading a book, smoking his pipe in the room, and Mr. Gnome, and it's got a window frame on the other side. All the children gnome are out playing in the snow. It's got a Christmas tree. It was the night before Christmas, and I've given it a gate. I'm not sure, the shingle maybe, and it just says the Gnome family established 1901, and we've got a brick wall. So there we go, and it stands up, and it will fold into a 5x7. It has got a little bit of thickness to it because I've used foam dots. So again, I will create my own envelope for it. So let's get started. So as I mentioned, all of the instructions will be in the file section. So I have a piece of cardstock this is 10x7, and I'm going to score it at 5. And there's also a score line here, but I'm not going to do that yet because I'm actually I found it was easier if I glue this on first and then score both pieces together. This one I didn't, and it's sort of creased it up a little bit, but we'll give it a go. So I need some glue for here. Glue to put on. I haven't put my stopper back in there. Nope. What's it doing on me? Let me just get a pin and try and put it down. I've just gone with a pattern. To create this pattern, I used the Silhouette software program again, and I will explain what I did. I got a 5x7 rectangle. Let me just put this glue on. I'll take my scoreboard away. That would be easier. And I'll bring it back when I need it. So we're just putting this on here. And we're just going to let that sit. So what I did was I got a 5x7 rectangle, and I got 3 circles, and I put this one in the middle at the top, and then I just move that circle and that circle, put them where I thought it made it look like an arch, and then I welded it. So actually, no, I didn't. Sorry, I had a 4-inch piece, and then I just put my circles on and then welded it all together. So it was quite easy in the software. I just wanted something a little bit different. You could do a square if you wanted, but I wanted to go down this path. Okay, so I've got my scene here it's got all of the little gnomes out playing in the snow. Having a fun time while Grandpa is inside in the warmth, and all the baby gnomes are outside frolicking in the snow. You could do any scene you like. You could do no scene. You could just have blank. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, that glue grabbed pretty quick, so that's okay. We'll see how we go. So there's my 2 scenes. Grandpa inside and the babies outside. And what I will do now, I might do my scoring first. And I find it easier if I can turn it that way so I've got a flat edge. So this one is going to be scored at 5, and this one is going to be scored at 7.5. And this one, I just make it a little bit deeper because, and I might even turn it over, and then it'll be 2.5, just so it's got some bend both ways. Okay, so there's our score that way. I'll move my scoreboard out of the way. And I'll just burnish that. So there's the card, and now this one gets folded back on itself. Now you've got 2 layers of paper there, so just take it gently. Like I said, it will give a little bit of a crease, but I don't think it looks too bad. And there we have basically our card. So we've got 2.5 inch, 5 inch, no more scores. Now my window frame just sits on here, and there you go. So this, like I said, everything's in the file, so you'll be able to, make your window frame as well. And what I did to make my window frame was I had a piece, the same piece that I created here, and then I just went ahead and put some different shapes in and then just cut them out. It was actually, I did an internal offset and an external offset and then cut it out that way. I really like using the offsets to make sure the shape's correct and everything. I find it a really simple tool to use. So from memory, it may have been a 0.05 offset. So I did an internal and an external offset of the main shape. I'm not very good at going down fine lines with my glue. Don't know if my hands aren't steady enough. I've seen some people and they're just amazing, but that's okay. They can be amazing. I just do the best I can. This card will make another card that goes in our Christmas box. By the time we get the box made, we should have maybe 6 or 7 Christmas cards, 6 I think, to go in that we've all had a go at making. And my window frame just goes, just make sure now those little bits will dry. Just clean them up as you go if you can, and then they will dry clear. And there we have our window frame. Grandpa reading his magazine. And now all I've got to do, I've got to put my brick wall on. So this also needs some scoring. So this will get scored at 5. So it is 10 inches long. I think I went with 1 3/4, and I just put a scalloped edge on it. Just like that. So I'm going to score it at 5 and 7.5. And 5. So this one is a fold that way, and then this one gets fold back on itself. So again, move the scoreboard, give that a fold there and a burnish, and there we go. There's our brick wall. Now it goes on that edge and that edge. Oh, it gets stretched out a little bit, but so it's only down the base here and the base down there that it gets attached. So I will just put some glue on just this piece here. And again, it's a strong joint, so you may want to, and then just here, just making sure you could put some red line tape if you wanted to, but I find this glue holds it well enough. Probably should have put my Christmas tree in first, but we'll manage. So we're just lining up that piece there, right on the edge. Right on the edge. And then this piece here right on the edge. So if you stretch it out, it will line up. And just hold it down there till it grabs. Okay, and there is our, again, we've got our Christmas, a brick wall in place. Now I've got my shingle that I'm going to attach. Now I'm not going to put this one on tape. I'm going to put it, so I've just put some 4 black dots to make it look like little bolts or something. I probably could have used some brads, but I didn't want to add any more layers to it. So I'm just gluing this one in place. So I'm just going to move it over a little bit. So the gnome family was established in 1901. Now I just picked a year for no valid reason whatsoever. And now my Christmas tree, which I have put foam squares on the back of. Again, I've used my silicone mat to put them on while I was waiting. Now my Christmas tree is just going to go in here. So I've actually double layered the Christmas tree. I cut one and then reversed it just to give it some stability and strength. Plus also, the edges you'll probably see from the back if you wanted to. So my Christmas tree is just going to go sort of down at floor level because I've got to be able to put my star on that I made. And I'm just keeping it off this crease. So there's my Christmas tree in place. Now I will put my star onto there. So I want to make sure, now I don't know which, there's a right way or a wrong way. Sort of, I think it's okay like that. So the star, and I just want to make sure it comes down under the arch so that it doesn't get stuck in the envelope type thing. So I'm going to glue that in place. So actually I might put the glue on the tree rather than on the star and then just hold it in place. So if we just put my star in place, hold it there until the glue dries. I just made a star in silhouette and cut, I cut 2, glued them together. I was looking for some glitter gold paper that I thought I had, but I couldn't find it, so I've just gone with metallic gold. And there, and then here is my sentiment, and it just says, "'Twas the night before Christmas." And it is going here on this side. Am I straight? Pretty much. It also had some foamed glue. Well, no, I've gone over it'll stick off the side of the card, so I'm going to have to try and lift it as best I can. So you just need to be mindful of that score line, which I wasn't, and bring it closer to this edge than the middle. Okay, that's better. So there, and then still not straight, but you know what? It's okay. And then all I'm going to do is get some, the printed Christmas tree sort of had some lights. So I'm going to just get some, let me see what size I want. Might just go with this size and put some embellishments on the card. With the yellow one. I've misplaced my quick pick tool, so I'm using fingers. And then I think it fell on the floor and I don't know where it went. This blue one. Let's put a silver one somewhere. We've got tiny little ones. We might put an orange one. You can decorate it how you like. Put a little goldy one somewhere. Another silver one. Oops. Oops. Don't think that's got any glue on the back. The dog across the road's going, so ours will probably go shortly. You can't just not have one dog. And then also this little wreath up here, I'm going to put some little ones up there just to make it just pop a little bit for no other reason than it's Christmas. And what's a few little embellishments here and there at Christmas. I'm putting them over some other colours, but that's okay. Go with a little bit of red. Something down here. Now there is another. Yeah, why not? Let's go all out. Like I said, it's Christmas. I know Stephanie's the bling queen. Tammy and I tend not to be, but Christmas cards, they can have whatever we like on them. Stephanie does gorgeous cards and just adds embellishments just to set them off. They're always beautiful when she makes them. I'll take that one off and put it down there. I'll put one more. I'll put a blue one up here. So there's our card. It's a Z fold. It's also got a, I'm not sure, that part's classed as the Z fold. So it's a fold apart Z fold card. It's got some thickness to it. And yeah, so now I have two, so I'll give them to different people. Very quick card to make, but obviously the decoration, the printing, and putting the window frame on it, makes it all stand out. So I hope you've enjoyed that. It'll add to your Christmas box that you hopefully have got ready and get going to fill when we make our box. So there's the card. 'Twas the night before Christmas. I haven't put a sentiment on the back yet. It can just go on here or one of those sides. I'll probably just cut another piece out and put it on the back there to write the greeting on. So thank you again for joining us. I hope you've learned something. Please like it if you do. Don't forget to look in our Facebook group for the files and subscribe if you'd like. You get notified when we put a new file up. And happy crafting until next time. Take care and bye for now.